Well, this is part 2 of our interview with Karen Walwyn at Whitman College in the music building. And we were going to have her play something. You going to introduce that, Karen?
We were listening to a little bit of the third movement of the Price Sonata, and where I think it stopped, probably right in the midst of all this octave intricate stuff. And speaking of octaves, in the concerto, in the first part, all this octave stuff, and so it's not just octaves in the right hand, but it's against and 3 against 4. Sometimes it's 3 and 3, and so you have to be in control and not let the passion pull you away too far. And so between that to something as her palette of colors is just tremendous. To the fancifulness of her spirited and dance-like writings is just amazing.
I'm looking at your website over here.
Okay.
Real quick. I didn't know if you wanted to say anything more from that.
I'm excited about her birthday coming up, April 9. Please, if you have any questions or you want to take a look at the solo CD coming out April 9, please visit the site florenceprice.net or karenwalwyn.com,
which is where I am now. Very nice website. So I was looking at something there. The reflections on 9/11 and Mother Emanuel. I was going to see if you wanted to talk any more about that.
My own compositions. My very first debut work was Reflections on 9/11, which was reflections on that tragic day in our history. And I wasn't expecting to write this. It happened as a result of me being at Dulles Airport on that morning. And I was headed back to Spain, which is where I was living at the time. And things just kind of happened. And I started writing, and I haven't stopped since that period.
Thank goodness.
So Reflections on 9/11 was my first work, and I've had commissions to write for French horn, viola and cello. I've written some other piano works, and worked to honor Nelson Mandela, which was premiered by the Elon University Chorale in Elon, North Carolina. But this week was the premiere of my first orchestral work, which I'm elated about. And so very grateful to Yaki Bergman for asking me.
He sends his regards. He just
Oh.
arrived in Pendleton,
Oh,
where he has the Portland Chamber Orchestra as well.
okay. Yeah, it was amazing working with him and playing with the orchestra. And I'm just so grateful to the orchestra, Walla Walla Symphony Orchestra, for playing. And
that was your composition, Beyond Broken Bridges.
Beyond Broken Bridges. And it was interesting. I want to share this real quick. When I first thought about what I would prepare for the orchestra, Yaki and I had a conversation, and so that was 2 years ago. And then a lot happened in 2 years, including COVID, and then unfortunately, my mother's loss to the battle of COVID, and so
sorry.
Thank you. My theme changed, and I believe that something that would affect all of us as humans came to mind. How do we find a way to survive and keep hope that we will be able to find unity to keep our race alive, the human race? And in spite of an act by someone that would and potentially dismantle our life in such horrific ways, and unbelievably, this is being premiered during this time of the war right now against Ukraine. And so someone shared with me that literally bridges were bombed and planks had to be laid down so that citizens of Ukraine could still find safety. And the title, Beyond Broken Bridges.
Very timely.
Yeah. And so I feel very blessed to have been able to bring this piece to Walla Walla, and that they graced me with such a beautiful performance.
They did. It's such a great orchestra.
Yeah.
Musicians from around the Northwest,
Yes.
really.
Yes. So beautiful week, and I'm excited to have been here during this week and to have been a part of such a magnificent time.
Thank you so much for your interview today. Do you want to say anything else before you head off to your next appointment?
Well, I am just delighted. Thank you for gracing me with this interview.
My pleasure.
The chance to talk about Florence Price is always a pleasure. And I look forward to my next Florence Price CD album.
Yes, online, or digital as well as.
Yes.
Will you be doing LPs, vinyl?
If I arrive to that point,
if there's a demand for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of people are going to that nowadays.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. Okay, thanks, Karen.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much.
Have a really nice day in Walla Walla. It's spring out there.
I saw some people laying out in shorts.
Yeah.
45 degrees.
It's a beautiful day. All right. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.